I recently went to Cambodia and have several videos about my experiences there. I did all kinds of interesting things. I found Pol Pot's childhood home.
So this is it, guys. This is the exact home.
Phnom Cambodia.
Phnom Cambodia. Oh.
I explored Cambodia's poorest province via motorbike.
You drink? No? Whoa.
Go on.
Oh, shoot.
Hey. Go.
Oh.
I toured the Olympic Stadium in Phnom Penh that was built to host the Olympics but was never able to be used for that due to the communist revolution in Cambodia. The stadium ended up being used as an execution site for Pol Pot's henchmen. All of these experiences and more were documented on my channel, so please find the links in the video description below. This video focuses on my journey through Cambodian or Khmer cuisine, of which I ate no small amount. I tried to mainly eat only Khmer food while I was in Cambodia. So I recorded each meal that I ate, and I want to show you the interesting, delicious, and sometimes not so delicious foods that you can find in Cambodia. So buckle up and get ready. Let's jump into this Cambodian food tour.
Alright, it's a little bit dark in here, so I had to turn the flashlight on, but this is it. This is my first Cambodian meal, my first Khmer meal here in Cambodia. And yeah, this is the Khmer red curry. It's got chicken and different veggies in it. It's actually fantastic. It's got obviously chicken, some green beans, carrots, onions, and you can taste some coconut in the curry as well. And it's really, really nice. Great flavor. Here's a dish that was recommended to me by a new Khmer friend of mine. It's called Samlor Korkor, and basically it's like a kind of a stew soup type of dish. A lot of different veggies. I've seen eggplant in there. I've seen some pumpkin. Got some leafy green veggies, and it's got fish. Some nice big pieces of fish, but you got to be careful. There are bones in it, and have it with a plate of rice. Apparently, this is pretty popular in Cambodia right now. I didn't see this one recommended online. I learned about this one specifically from locals. But it's got a nice savory taste. I mean, if you don't like fish, you probably won't want to get this one. But the fish has a really nice texture to it. It's a savory type of taste. It's got a really fresh kind of taste. A lot of the dishes here have kind of this flavor with like a subtle coconut curry. Think of like some Thai curry. So a lot of dishes here have a little hint of that. And this one is no exception. It has a little bit of that, but I'm enjoying it. It feels like it's a nice, healthy dish. The taste is good. And this is costing me about $5.50 US. So if it sounds like something you might like, I'd say go ahead and give it a shot. Samlor Korkor. Again, it's a little dark in here, so got the flashlight on it. But this is one of Cambodia's most well-known and famous dishes. It's called beef Lok Lak. And it's beef. It's got green beans, green pepper, got some onions and tomato underneath, and served with rice and an egg and some sauce. And this is one I absolutely had to try, because if you look at any list of like famous Khmer foods, this is usually one that's close to the top of the list. So I can't wait to dig in. Let's do it. A couple of things I'm noticing about Khmer food is that a lot of times they serve an egg on top of the rice, and the egg is over easy. So the yolk is pretty runny and everything, which is good. You know, adding an egg to anything is good. So let's give this stuff a shot. Oh, another thing I'm noticing, I haven't really seen many chopsticks here. Wow, that is good. This dish is a keeper. This is really, really tasty. It's got a really, really nice taste. Those cuts of beef are nice, big, and thick. It's like little chunks of steak. Savory, a little bit spicy. A very nice flavor. Nice tender chunks of beef in it. It tastes like good quality beef as well. Beef Lok Lak is definitely a keeper. All right, lunch is served. I got Khmer style fried rice, vegetable fried rice. I just didn't feel comfortable putting meat on here. Out in this heat, meat can spoil really easily. So just to play it safe, went with the vegetarian vegetable fried rice. egg on top. Got some soy sauce there. Pretty simple dish, but every country has it. But every country in this region has it, but they've all got their own unique spin on it as well. So, bon appetit, guys. Well, if you do come out here to Tuol Sleng and you need some food, I can recommend this place, Mom's Restaurant. At least this dish in particular, the vegetable fried rice. I mean, the price is very, very reasonable. The taste is good. It's got a little bit of a spicy kick to it, and it's a very nice fresh taste. Put some soy sauce on there, get it that nice savory, salty flavor. It really is nice. Well, here's another classic Cambodian food that sounded really good to me. This is deep fried beef with sesame, with some rice. I'm gonna put a little lime juice on it, and we've got some seasoning here, so I can't wait to dig into this. All right, I tried a bite on its own. Good taste, very nice taste. You couldn't really not like it unless you're like a vegetarian or something. It's just good. Put some lime on there. I'm also noticing that I'm not seeing a lot of chopsticks in Cambodia. I'm seeing, it seems like everybody's using fork and spoon. So let's get a little of this. Adding the lime and some of that seasoning there. That's good. Highly recommended. All right, we finished it. It was very delicious. That set me back about $11, so it's not exactly cheap. It's a lot more expensive than you think, but it was tasty. Okay, here it is, the Cambodian cashews and chicken. Now, a lot of countries around here, you know, Vietnam, China, they all have their own version of this, but this is the Cambodian version. You can see some nice chunks of chicken, some green peppers, onions, of course, red peppers, of course, a healthy amount of cashews. I gotta be honest, just the way it smells and looks, I'm starting to salivate. And it's also got some of these peppercorns, which I've seen a lot of in Cambodian cooking. It gives it a real nice, adds something really, really nice to the dish. You don't eat those though. They just add flavor when they cook it. So let's give it a taste test here. Okay, get a piece of chicken, cashew. Guys, that is so good. Not sweet, not spicy, not salty, just a good, it's right in the middle. Very fresh tasting, absolutely delicious. All right, one more Khmer food we can check off the list. This is the stir-fried spicy beef and basil. Again, other countries do have versions of this, but this is the Khmer version specifically. And you can see it's got basil in there, it's got some red peppers, it's gonna have a kick to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it for you guys. Try it with a bit of rice. Let's give it a shot. Yep, I can feel the heat already. It's got a nice kick to it. And you can definitely taste that basil. Really, really nice. Very delicious. You can also get this with chicken, seafood. I just chose beef. So this one here cost me $8. So not that cheap, really. It's a little bit pricier than you would expect, but this one's definitely a winner. Highly recommended.
Happy New Year in Cambodia.
This was my lovely waitress here, and she's very nice. Thank you so much, okay?
Thank you so much, Akong.
We're over here in Siem Reap near the Pub Street area, and I'm having breakfast today, and the prices here are lower than I expected. Now these are Khmer spring rolls, fried spring rolls. This was $1.50. Now these are vegetarian ones, okay? And I got this glass. This may not look like it, but this is fresh squeezed orange juice with a little bit of ice in it. It's oxygenated apparently. It's got a bunch of bubbles and kind of frothy. And this was actually $3, okay? So this wasn't that cheap, but the food prices here, at least at this place, are really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and give one of these a taste test here. These are still piping hot, but we'll see what happens. Not bad. It's nothing to write home about, but tastes decent. Oh, and look what else arrived. Arakunon. Now this one is more of a traditional Khmer dish. Let me tell you what this is, because you would never guess it. This is fried eggs and fried pumpkin with rice. So pumpkin, eggs, and rice, which is, like I said, this is more of a traditional Khmer food. And spring rolls, a lot of countries have them, right? Every country has their own twist on it, but this is more of a true Khmer dish. And this was only $1. And I'll tell you what, eating that alone would probably fill me up. $1. Can you believe that? And again, these aren't bad. The sauce is kind of, it's a sweet and sour type sauce. It's kind of sticky and sweet. Got a little bit of a spiciness to it, but I'm not a big fan of sweet foods. That said, it's still definitely not bad. I'm enjoying it. And now I want to taste this egg, pumpkin, and rice dish. When I was reading up about Cambodian food, this one really caught my eye. I was like, that sounds interesting. Didn't really sound all that appealing, but sounded interesting, so I gotta try it. Now, this isn't something that's gonna wow you, but the good thing about it is it's kind of light, and you know that you're putting good stuff in your body. I mean, pumpkin is great for you, and you've got your eggs. It's a good, clean, healthy breakfast, kind of light. It's not gonna weigh you down and make you sluggish and groggy for the day. So I would say try this when you're in Cambodia. Have it for breakfast. Give it a shot. Hey guys, pardon the noise. Another food video. This is one of Cambodia's most well-known and famous dishes. It's called fish amok. And basically it's chopped up fish and it's mixed with, it's got coconut milk and different seasonings and spices. And they say, from what I've read, it's supposed to have like a mousse-like consistency, which sounds kind of weird. This doesn't really look like that, but we'll see. Let's just take a bite first. Okay. Well, that was just a piece of fish. Basically, it tastes like a different version of curry. That's essentially what it is. Kind of a coconut curry flavor. Fish seems to be the most like standard one, the classic, but you can also get it in chicken, and they've got other options as well. I wanted to go with the most traditional one. And this altogether costs $6. This obviously does come in different styles though, depending on where you get it, because what I was reading online, a lot of times it'll come like wrapped in a banana leaf, and inside it's like a food with like a mousse-like consistency, fish flavored, mixed with curry flavors, coconut milk, and all that stuff. This is absolutely not that. This is kind of like a soup. It's got mushrooms and actual bits of fish, little chunks of fish. So if you order fish amok, like a lot of things, it could vary on how they make it depending on where you buy it. I ate this much, and I'm not really full. I'm just kind of, I've had my fill. You know, if I was gonna eat this, I would just want a very small serving of it, not necessarily to make an entire meal out of it. It's decent, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. I'm here in Kampong Thong with my friends. My friend, his father, hello. And this is a really nice pork snack that we're having with a beer here. And how do you say this again?
Sakchirupak.
Oh, sakchirupak. It's really nice, it's salty, and it really goes good with a beer.